his nose daintily. How can you stand such a stinky stench?
In the Deviant series,
How
he would
can you
handpick
stand
specific
such a stinky
pieces of
stench?
fetish material found on DeviantArt, or read conversations attached to the works as straight as he could. Within these, as with other series, Metokur would sarcastically adopt the mindset of the creators or just those involved to portray the strangeness of their thought process. One of the better examples of this is when he covered sovereign citizens, or people that thought they could use semantics to work their way out of a speeding ticket.
And this is my homemade plate, which I have made.
Now these 3 simple rules, am I being detained? I am not driving a vehicle. I am a traveler, are usually enough to get you out of any situation.
This was Metokur's form of storytelling, one where the audience was in on the joke, always making sure not to be antagonistic towards his viewers. That's not to say that Metokur was still not getting a fair amount of pushback.
The baby furs got extraordinarily upset with the videos that I was doing and threatened to have me killed, have me arrested, have me sued, have my account shut down, to banish me from social media. It's the exact same reaction, and that's what's funniest to me. This is 7 years later and they still react exactly the same. They still get upset and try to
Haters gonna hate.
destroy you for laughing at silly artwork on DeviantArt.
Metokur, his humor, his selection of topics, and his nature of being a troll is what both brought ire and respect. Efforts to go after Metokur were often foiled because he is mostly anonymous and unserious in the topics that he covers. Sometimes he adopts a more serious stance, like with the infamous dentist Howard S. Schneider.
Was that one dentist video I did, where the dude was strapping kids down and then trying to save money and bill insurance by not using Novocaine? So he'd do dental work on 5-year-olds without Novocaine and rip stuff out and cut their gums up. That was pretty fucking horrific.
Yeah, I remember that video. That angered me because I had a dentist similar to that strapped me down when I was a kid.
In Metokur's dentist video, he is quite angry, playing the screams of children as they undergo a hellish operation by an evil man.
Howard S. Schneider. What a fucking joke.
When Metokur is pushed, he creates novel videos, none more famous than the Bathtub Ross saga.
Ross, you're
Hello,
retarded.
ladies.
Brandon.
Bathtub Ross. Bathtub Ross. Bathtub Ross. Bathtub Ross. I'm just looking. Bathtub Ross. Just looking. Huh. Okay.
And talk, bitch.
Dude, is this fucking Metokur? Are you actually in the call?
Oh, so I was listening to the live stream and I was just kind of curious about the bathtub stuff.
No, it's
Ross, you wanna back that story up a little bit to the bathtub?
There's
Hey, before I say anything, it's an honor to have you as a guest on here anyways. I don't really care.
Yeah, it's an honor to have him as well.
Okay,
For me.
that's great. Can you tell me about the little kids in the bathtub, Ross? That's all I want.
Oh yeah,
curious.
pretty much the reason
Wow.
why is because,
Wow.
you know, I looked it up and I thought they were cute videos. That's really it.
Oh my god.
See, you thought the naked kids in the bathtub were cute.
By the way, Metokur, there's an upcoming
yeah,
pedo
but
video.
It was not for like fucking jerking off purposes or some shit.
Oh, someone called me a whore in the chat? Well, fuck you. You could just.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen a lot. Okay, so what made you compelled you to look up? You thought that was cute. Why were you looking up naked kids in bathtubs in the first place, Ross?
What the fuck?
Because I wanted to fucking find. I thought like, why not?
In late 2017,
That's how you know it's a pedophile.
Metokur was browsing through small streams and clicked on this one. Only a handful of people were watching, and none of the people in the call were of note. But the moment Metokur started listening was a moment Ross was being confronted by others about watching videos of children in bathtubs. It was then that Metokur requested to get on the stream through Google Hangouts and was let in. The twists and turns of these unfolding events would span several videos as the revelations kept getting wilder and more captivating.
I'm on the internet.
Well, I
I have
don't-
1,000K subscribers. I'm Mr. Medicare. I'm a cool guy.
Oh, now you're
I'm not
gonna
the guy
roast Mr.
streaming
Medicare?
talking about naked kids in a bathtub, Ross. That's
Well,
your
except
dumbass.
I
So
know-
why don't you answer the question rather than being a little bitch? and
Ross,
just be
you don't want to
straightforward?
go against Mr. Medicare, man. Oh my
You're
God.
an annoying piece of shit who thinks he's so because he's cool on the internet.
But stutter some more, you dumb bitch. I see you in the chat trying to be funny like you know fucking memes and shit. You're so out of touch. You call yourself Edge Queen. There's nothing edgy about you, you fucking hole.
You don't
So-
No, yeah,
Fucking
exactly.
asshole.
You really
I don't need to know her. She's annoying and unfunny. Well, sadly, things did not stay very civil for long.
Despite increasing tensions, things did get back on track.
I said, how does wanting kids relate to you going on the internet and looking at naked children? How do they connect it exactly? How does that play into each other?
And you want to know why I said it was fun?
Sure.
Because honestly, like, you know, like the thing is that like they're playing and shit, and they're.
What the?
pretty much chilling, and that's pretty much what it is, really.
Thrown into the mix now were screenshots of Ross admitting he has a problem.
You not only like bought the rope and tied the noose, but like put your neck in it. Like you're admitted that you're looking at naked kids on the internet, and then there are these conversations where you're saying you have feelings for kids, and you need to get help. So, like, let's just cut through the shit and get to brass tacks. Are you a pedophile? I'm not saying you acted on it, but are you?
No, not really, and I didn't even act on anything, really.
Hey, Medicare, have you seen the video where he cries on
Brandon,
live
stop
stream?
shaking your head.
Of course he has.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, I've seen all the videos. This guy is a fucking... He's out of his fucking gourd. Is he lying? I don't know. He's looking up naked pictures of the kids on the internet. He hears voices. He fights with his grandma. He breaks shit. He doxes people. He sends death threats to people. And then there are people in this call trying to defend that shit and act like it's normal. You fucking lying. You know that's not normal. Don't pretend.
Dude,
The
I'm
triggers are-
welcoming you into this stream out of my own hospitality, dude.
How many times do I have to shit in your living room before you throw me off, Ross?
Brandon,
I'm
I'm
some
not
bad
Brandon.
place with a fucking-
Ross, throw him out.
Alright,
Throw me
fine,
out, boss.
Medicare. You had your chance.
With Medicare kicked out of the call, the gears were now in motion. After Medicare did an additional call with Ross and the woman in the call that went as Ruby, he began making a video, and little did he know, videos were also being made on him.
Oh well, I guess that's the end of it. Not really anywhere else we can go with it. I mean, his friends were being evasive, he was being evasive. I'll have to chalk it up to one of those weird internet interactions. Or at least, that is where it would have ended. If not for the fact that 10 hours later, I was put on fucking notice when this video went live on YouTube.
Medicare, I suggest you back off before I contact YouTube and let them know that you're witch hunting a user, and that will permanently have you banned. That and your content, I mean, the fact that your intro is cringy as shit. So if you want to keep defending them and call Ross a pedo and witch hunt him, I'll gladly have your channel banned. Because, I mean, witch hunting user gets 2OS, and that's all they can do.
That's right. Death himself, Nuclear Gamer, is putting me on notice. No more Salem of the internet for you, Jim. You can't hunt these witches anymore. And in case his message was not crystal clear, he put up another video to explain it further.
Well, Medicare is going to get some serious legal troubles happening his way.
Well, oh shit. I fucked with the wrong hombre. What was I thinking taking on the leader of a Call of Duty clan? I'm talking about the world-famous Deadly Strikers Elite Forge. It has its own website, if you want to pay to visit. It has an amazing website.
Okay.
And Nuclear Gamer, their leader,
can't
was
say
sure to
much
tell
about it
everybody in the
because-
comments that
Because the situation is quickly spiraling out of control, as you can see. And and I hope, what I hope to see is that guy get police or something, like when someone looks at kids that way, it's bad. Like, real bad. And he live streams it. Yeah.
Section that they were going to get arrested, hacked, doxxed, or even potentially get their asses kicked. Life ruination engaged. It was around this time that I decided to respond directly to Nuclear Gamer, king of the Call of Duty clan. You really fucked up now, buddy. So you got one choice. You can show the evidence, or I can get Interpol involved. I guess he didn't appreciate the sentiment, because not only did he lock the comment section and disable the ratings, he pulled down all the videos too. Even a third video, which I didn't have a chance to archive or download, but was basically the same as the first two, expanding on it and letting me know that I'm going to internet jail.
There was an additional stream between Nuclear Gamer and Ross where the two doubled down on their aggression, threatening to get the police involved, though to what extent was unclear.
I am a fucking target. Bandito and his band of elite super hackers are going to take my internet away forever. I'm going to get doxxed, hacked, arrested, and possibly killed because I fucked with the wrong individuals.
Medicare, within the first Ross video, or rather Bathtub Ross as he was being deemed, summarized all these happenings, and displayed some other of Ross's infamous moments, like when his grandma was telling him to take a shower.
Your shower. Clean up. You stink. Jesus Christ. Not clean underwear. Put on some clean clothes once in a while. Jesus Christ. I would like you to wash your hair and put some soap under your armpits.
Yeah, and then I'll decide what to do until then.
People around you will thank you.
There was also the time Ross admitted to defecating himself.
Then you can come down here and have a real life and not live with your grandparents and have to be a fucking baby that shits his pants and gets fucking fed and shit and just plays games for the rest of his life. Maybe then, if you can do that.
I stopped shitting my pants since I was like 11.
It's not as...
That's like a real conversation that often people misunderstand. Loneliness and narcissism together creates this whatever this is.
There was also the time Ross admitted to defecating himself.
Then you can come down here and have a real life and not live with your grandparents and have to be a fucking baby that shits his pants and gets fucking fed and shit and just plays games for the rest of his life. Maybe then, if you can do that.
I stopped shitting my pants since I was like 11.
It's not actually, it's fucking figure of speech, you dipshit.
With Bathtub Ross gaining notoriety, he was starting to get more aggressive.
You're probably noticing the timeline on this video is...
Niemanden. Da.
Is nowhere near done yet. That's because this TISM storm is just heating up. What follows are multiple days worth of interactions, where he and his group of friends begin to show more and more just how insane they are.
Medicare goes on to detail Ruby's Little's fetish, as well as some tirades Ross went on with excessive threats of violence or just expanding on other aspects of himself.
We can track you down and we can put you into the fucking red room, Neil.
Again with this super hacker shit. They're coming to get you, Jim. We're gonna put you in the fucking red room. And if you're wondering what that red room, that red bandito is going to put you in, well, that's a creepypasta. It's a fucking creepypasta story that Ross watched on YouTube and apparently believes is totally fucking legitimate. But can you blame him? I mean, he is a virgin with rage.
I'm literally just a fucking virgin with rage, alright?
I will fucking kill you if I ever met you in real life! You son of a bitch! I will find you and I will kill you! And I'll kill you!
That concludes Part 1 of the Bathtub Ross series. Part 2 summarizes the continued degradation of Bathtub Ross and his allies as they'd stream for hours on end, threatening anyone that dared oppose him. The pressures of such had Ross wanting to end it all, and so he quite literally drank Febreze.
At least I was able to drink Febreze, alright? unlike you fucking
So, basically, so, you know, basically, my insides are lemony fresh. Now, I'm not sure if anybody's ever taken the time to look up the warnings that are on a Febreze bottle, but it won't kill you. It's not actually lethal at all. It will, however, make you shit yourself, like massively bad diarrhea, which is what happened to Ross, as he shit himself consistently for 2 days straight.
I mean, I had to use the restroom 7 times today because it probably could, like, it was kicking in pretty much.
With Ross now more unstable
Guys, don't shit yourself.
than usual, he decided to be a bit more honest and came clean that he is attracted to children.
Are you admitting?
Oh. Oh my god. Bro. No.
Doing it now?
Yeah, I am. I tried hiding it, but you know, I failed to do so. I failed to lie to people, and I failed to hide it. So there you go.
What were you lying about? Why did you want to lie? Why did you want to cover it up? Why were you lying?
Because pretty much I just didn't want to face that part of myself. It's borderline pedophilia. There you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, did you mean what you said? Like, do you have feelings for us?
Yeah, I do need to seek help.
On top of this, Ross was also admitting that in the past, he wanted to take certain violent actions at school.
Not just for borderline pedophilia, but also for bloodlust as well. I was literally fucking pissed off that people were bullying me at high school, so therefore I wanted to fucking shoot up the school.
No, you're not hearing that wrong. That's Ross talking about fantasizing about shooting up schools. Now, Ross being Ross wanted to immediately turn this into a pity party. He wanted to make it about him. He wanted to say how he's been bullied and how people are just misunderstanding him. And when he was called out on that, he did what he always does. He read.
And then people are gonna celebrate, and then people are gonna fucking be unified against me, and then
Ross,
they'll be done.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Stop
with the pity party. Jesus Christ.
No, it's not a pity party. That's what's
Shut
gonna
up,
happen.
That's exactly
That's
what
what's gonna happen. That's what's
Shut
gonna
up,
happen.
Ross.
So there you have Ross, a self-admitted borderline pedophile with bloodlust issues, who has repeatedly made death threats against other people, who's engaged in dangerous behavior, who's talked about hurting children and shooting up
Online narcissism. No, narcissism. I think that's the name. Wait, I look up the definition. Wait. Narcissism, because I think that's worth a discussion later. Narcissism definition. That's in German. English definition. Here. Too much interest in and admiration of your own physical appearance or your own abilities. That's the basic definition, okay? So, online narcissism. Online narcissism. NPD, it was NPD. Narcissistic personality disorder. English definition. This text Narcissistic personality disorder is a mental health condition in which people have an unreasonably high sense of their own self-importance. Okay, this is the meaty stuff. You need to seek attention. Want people to admire them. People with this disorder may lack the ability to understand or care about the feelings of others. They're masking this extreme confidence. They're not sure of their self-worth and are easily upset by the slightest criticism. This is the symptom. This is the reason. Okay? This is the problem. What happens to society? And a lot of narcissists are on the internet. Because the internet is very good at promoting narcissism. This whole video is basically the story of a guy, the most famous troll, and this era is how it's called Ross and Ross is a real narcissist, a covert one. Like they're under the subtypes of narcissism, but he's a narcissist. He's a, by definition, narcissist that's lonely. He gets attention by kids, or is attracted to kids, and that is also pedophilia. And yeah, that's. I will link those definitions. I think very important.
Schools, admitting this publicly on the internet. If I were to look for a parallel for who Ross reminds me of, I would say it was Nick Bate. Now, Nick Bate is a person I did a video on years back. He was a weird individual, an autistic individual, and repeatedly, for years and years and...
Now I think autism. English definition. Because people here, this and this. Well, autism. A condition that is basically hindering the brain in social development and communication skills. It can be severe or slight. Often people have what's called autism spectrum disorder. Where is it there? English definition. Of here, this. I will link all of them, I think. Yeah, this. This condition, yeah, this is the spectrum. From low impact to high impact, to from high function to low functioning. Yeah. I'm not gonna read it all. Yeah.
And years. He talked about his attraction to children and tried to play it off as normal and that he was not a threat to anyone.
Medicare closes this second video by bringing up a different person he covered in the past that had the same tendencies of Ross. in that, though there were interesting aspects about these obscure individuals, they can also be dangerous and their words should be taken seriously as to avoid tragedy through their hands. For several months, this story through Medicare went untouched. It was about 6 months later that he delivered the third and final installment. In here, Ross is now denying that he had an interest in children and claims he was forced to admit a falsehood. Medicare and the audience at large was not convinced.
Just because I told you, literally, verbatim, I am a pedophile, does not mean that I am a pedophile. You need to get on my level of literacy.
There were additional developments, and Ross admitting through a leaked Discord conversation that he wants to assault an ex, and also admitted to using emotional manipulation.
But even this wasn't the reason that I decided to do a part 3. I want you to buckle up. I want you to batten down the fucking hatches, because what I'm going to drop on you should unnerve you. You've heard the statements from Ross. You've heard the things that he has said. You have an idea of what his character is, and if you watch those first 2 videos, you really have an idea of just who Ross is. But it's something he said, not only in the video he himself put up, but in the secretly recorded Discord conversation that really fucking caught my ear.
How dare I? You know, what do I know? I'm just, a guy who's extremely, a terrible human being. I shouldn't be around kids at all. Oh, wait. Never mind. I actually am around kids to this very day. Never mind.
Take a minute to ruminate on that.
That was Ross admitting he was a teacher's assistant. He was around children in an elementary school.
The whole fucking thing is that they don't check me in my background or anything like that. Oh man.
Of course. Who needs background searches for teacher's aides that only volunteer 1 day of the week through community service? They just let them on in the front door.
This is the message Medicare ends his final Bathtub Ross video on. But that was not the end.
What angers me is exactly that. People, wait. Let's make notepad. Okay. People with high chance to commit a crime. Okay, a certain crime. Need background checks. Social work, i.e. teachers, what's also social work, study help, study help, how's it called in English? Educational assistance, co-teachers or teacher help. They normally don't get background checks. And the reason is why is because social work is not seen as real work like other fields. This is, in my opinion, the real reason. Now, you may disagree. Why often predators choose these areas to get their victims. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about real quick. So, yeah.
End of his interactions with Ross, there was a stream hosted by creator Tonka Saul where Medicare confronts Ross once more.
So you are a pedophile.
I mean, like, seriously, like, do you think I was not going to say that, or what?
So then you are a pedophile working at a fucking elementary school.
How the fuck? Oh my god, you're twisting it as if anything's gonna happen to those kids.
Ross was entirely unrepentant in this stream.
Not gonna be civilized with you. You're a piece of shit. You should be lined
Neither
up
am I.
You should
I
be
honestly
lined up
fucking
against the
hate
wall,
you,
Ross.
honestly, Jim, because
should
you
be lined
fucking
up against
spread
the
so
wall,
much
Ross.
fucking bullshit about me
You should be
in a
lined
constant
up against
fucking
a
basis.
fucking wall.
Even though, like, the police interviewed me, Jim, and they said I'm not a pedophile.
Oh, they interviewed you.
You said you are.
So you didn't tell them the truth,
Yeah.
then? So you lied to the police. Are you saying on
Okay,
a live
you're
stream in
so
front of 2,000 people that you lied to the police when
You
they
know,
came to investigate you for this? What an
And
idiot!
you know what?
You're
Honestly,
so
like,
dumb. You're
like I
so
said,
dumb.
you're not delusional. You're the opposite of delusional, Jim.
Yes, he
But,
is.
like,
He
you
is
look
the
at
opposite
the-
of delusional, right?
I mean,
Okay.
like people. think
Yeah,
he's
no,
an
you got it
asshole,
right the
Jim.
first time. Let's
I mean,
end on a
that's
high
fine.
note. That's good. Opposite of delusional. Thank you.
As unrepentant as Ross was, his
Wait.
statements did have.
Let me, real quick, get the definition of pedophilia. Wait. So people understand what pedophilia is. Definition. English definition. Definition. This. Because this is very important here. People often forget what that actually is. So. Consent. Pedophiles are stuck mentally with a certain age, and that's why they are like into kids. Yeah. Bad stuff. I'm gonna provide sources so people understand.
Have a real-life effect. He was kicked out of his grandma's house after she was informed of the videos, and so Ross was allegedly living in a halfway house.
Erlebe die atemberaubende Welt von Final Fantasy XIV online.
Like the weird twist on that is, it turns out one of the guys that was really anti-Ross and wanted to see him go to jail for this, ends up getting convicted and put in prison for like 60 years. For I think his little sister.
Jonathan Ross never got jail time.
From what I understand, he got put into like a, I don't know what it'd be exactly, like a home, a reform house. So I think eventually the state stepped in and they're like, we got to do something with this guy, and they put.
Way too late. Again, way too late. Way too late. Like, this stuff. The state often takes way too late.
Put him in
And
some
when it's already too late, they go in and they can we claim, hey, we did something. Yeah. We did something.
halfway house program for a while.
I'm
Where he
mad
is now, I
about
don't
that.
know, but he went to something for a while.
And that is how the Bathtub Ross saga ended. And there were always.
So, I think I make a cut here.